Hello and welcome to the Powerboost meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme Untask the Soul. Untask the Soul. Generally, we use or we hear the word unmask, which means that there are layers of different masks, different external identities that are on the soul that don't allow the soul to stay in the truth. And along with unmask, this word untask. Because one of the very prominent layers around the soul is the entire world of tasks. I have to do this, this is going to happen. It's like if I really check myself throughout the day, how many times am I just in the moment? Am I just enjoying the action? Am I just available rather than just thinking about what I have to do next? And many times in this frame of mind, when I'm completely task conscious, I'm lost in the task, then what happens is when I'm completely based, my reality I've based in the field of action, then to every action there is a reaction. And so I often then tend to react. I tend to take actions, the world of actions, very seriously. And that's when the reactions also emerge. It's as if I have come down from my stage of truth. And so being too much task-oriented or just thinking about the task takes me away from the truth. And in a reactive frame of mind, I would often need to redo the task because I would have done a mistake. Or at times, I would even compromise on my relationships. There would be some exchange of hard feelings, heavy emotions when task becomes a priority. And so, through this experience of the truth, I realize all I need to do is just to stay in my truth. That's my foremost responsibility, is to untask myself, unmask myself, stay in my truth, sit on my seat of self-respect, who I really am. And when I'm sitting on that seat, then as if I'm an observer, as if I'm just a facilitator, as if the presence of the soul automatically enables everything to happen. And the presence of the divine, this experience of love of the divine automatically fills my actions with that spiritual vibration. Because ultimately, if we really see what is the end goal of any task that we perform, the end goal really is to awaken the soul, to stay in that awakened consciousness. And that happens when we don't give priority so much to the task that our self-stage and our relationships get compromised. So really, the order of priority is first my stage, and then my relationships, and then the task automatically follows. So let us spend some time untasking the soul as we sit comfortably and relax ourselves. I become aware of the world of tasks around me. And I also realize that most of it I've just created in my mind. Every day's to-do list often plays and replays in my mind, making the mind heavy. And so in this moment, I genuinely realize that I, the soul, am just a facilitator. I'm not the doer. So I come out of the trap of holding my self-respect or taking my self-respect from the actions performed. I realize that actions really are secondary. My only task is to be myself, a pure, peaceful, beautiful being of light, a being who is loved by God, a being who is worthy of love and respect, a being completely innocent, harmless, benevolent, noble. This being who looks like a star is who I really am. Let me experience myself, my truth. The world of actions is around the role that has been assigned to me. Since the world of role does not belong to me, the soul, the world of actions also is separate from me. So let me spend this moment to unmask and untask myself. The only task I really have is to stay in this reality, to stay above the physical dimension, beyond the limitations as I fly and stay in my home of silence. I rest here in my home of light. I, the being, held in the silent, loving presence of the divine. I let go of the entire story that is happening down below. And I'm just available, present in this moment to be with my eternal companion. I'm available to be loved by God. The silent presence of the divine. Silences my mind. allows me to experience my reality beyond the drama of life. I, the being, I've untasked myself in this loving presence, in this meeting of the hearts, in surrendering myself to the One. I realize that it is the energy, the love of the divine that makes me move and play my part on the field of action. It's like I, the being, I am a puppet. I get recharged, full in the loving company of the divine. And from my full state, I naturally love and serve. I spend this time with my eternal beloved. There's nothing to do. There's no task here. Just this loving, silent embrace of love and light. Light and might of the divine. Everything else ceases to exist. It's just this pure, loving presence. As I begin to come back into the world of action, I realize that having untasked myself, my only task is to be myself and stay in remembrance of the One. Everything else is a game, and a game is meant to be enjoyed. Om Shanti. Thank you.